Today we are going to do a new foundation review. I have this L'Oreal's Invisible Lift Blur Foundation. And we're also going to test out their new Invisible Blur Concealer. I got shade number 205 Natural Buff in the foundation. And then the concealer I got medium. I'm hoping it's not too dark. It looks dark here, but when I swatched it, it came out quite a bit lighter than it looks in the bottle. So I'm hoping it's going to be a good match. To apply the foundation, I'm going to be using this brand new Real Techniques beauty sponge, and it's super soft. When I wet the sponge, it grew like almost double in size, and it is super soft. So we're going to go ahead and zoom you in so you can see. All right, let's shake this bad boy up. I always like to shake my foundations just because they can separate sometimes. And I'm gonna squirt it on my hand. And it's pretty thick. It's holding its form. And I like to just take the foundation and dab it on my face. And then we're gonna blend it in with the beauty sponge. The texture of this foundation is very moussey. It's got a moussey feeling to it. Okay, so we have this half of my face with the foundation on, and this side is without. I say this is a light to medium coverage foundation. It doesn't seem to cover every imperfection on my face, but overall, I think it's doing a decent job. So let's go ahead and finish out this side. Okay, so we have the foundation applied all over my face. It does feel very lightweight. I don't feel the foundation at all on my face. However, like where I felt it on my hand, it does feel kind of silicone-y, which makes me a little nervous because my T-zone does get pretty oily. So I'm interested to see how this foundation is going to wear throughout the day. Now we're going to go ahead and use this concealer, really hoping that it does blur underneath my eyes because I have a lot of dark circles and lines and what I call alligator skin. Like in the corners of my eyes, like feel like it looks like alligator skin. So I'm hoping that this will, it will blur it out. This concealer is on like a little metal roller ball. So I'm hoping that it'll be thin enough to blur the area without being so thick that it makes my alligator skin look worse. Because that's not a good look. So I do think the medium color is a good color for me. It definitely added some brightness under the eye. Now I'm just going to add some brightness in the center of my face. And we're going to blend it in with the beauty blender. Now that we have all the foundation and concealer on, I'm going to go ahead and set it. And to set it, I'm going to use the Bye Bye Pores from It's Cosmetic. And this is the color Light, which I don't think this powder is very light. That's pretty dark, in my opinion, for a light powder. I used their medium foundation when I had ordered from them. And the foundation was great, but the medium powder was, oh my gosh. It was like a bronzer on me. Okay, so my face is all set, and I am a little concerned. I was already seeing a little creasing under the eyes as I was putting my powder on. Hopefully now that I've set with the powder, that'll stop it. But I will check back in with you guys later today and let you know how that works out. If you'd like to go ahead and fast forward to my final thoughts of this foundation, I will put the timestamp here for you to fast forward to. Otherwise, you can keep watching, and I'm going to try out some other products that I've recently got, and we're going to finish my face. For contour, I'm going to try using this bronzer, this Hoola bronzer that I received in my Darling that is back there on my little dresser. And we're gonna give this a go. It seems like it's gonna be a good taupey color. This brush came with the Hoola bronzer, and I figured it might be good for contouring. I think I started out with way too much product, so we're gonna go and do the other side, and then we're gonna have to blend our lives away. Now I'm gonna use this Real Techniques contouring brush and just try to blend this out a little bit more. Now using the same brush, I'm gonna add a little bit of contour around the top of my face. And I'm just doing this to narrow in the width of my forehead. I have a small forehead, so I'm not gonna add any in the center. And then I'm gonna do below my chin and along my jawline. This will just help me have an illusion of a slimmer face. And now I'm just gonna use this cheap little brush and we're gonna do a little contour on my nose area. I like to bring that contour underneath the tip of my nose. That just helps make my nose look a little more lifted because I feel like I have a very wide nose. One thing that I like to do that I don't know if I've seen anyone else do it, but I like to add a little shadow right here in the crease above your Cupid's bow just to add a little more dimension. And then I'm also going to put a little underneath my lip to give me more of a pout look. By adding that little shadow, it just makes your lips look a little more pouty, a little more luscious. Okay, so my overall thoughts on this Hoola bronzer is it does blend well. I'm just not 100% sure if it's a good contour color for me. For contouring, lately I have been using this LA Colors one that I picked up at the Family Dollar or something like that. And this one has a lot of cool undertones, and that's worked really well for contouring for me. I'm not sure if I like this bronzer as a contour, but we'll keep going and see what we think. Okay, for blush, we are going to be really daring, and we're going to try to use this teeny tiny sample that I received from the Balm, and this is called Cabana Boy. It's a very pretty pink, kind of shimmery blush. They also call it a shadow blush because they gave it to you in the size of a shadow. So we're going to see if we can make it work. I am just going to clean my little brush off. If you have not seen these are awesome. It's like a little tin and it has this little sponge in here and you rub your brush on it and it'll help pull off old color. And I'm just going to do this just because I have used this brush for blush recently and I want to make sure we're actually getting the color of the Cabana Boy and not something else. Alright, y'all, let's try to dab around in this paper. And of course it's going everywhere. Like, it's a very pretty blush. Okay, so this is the Cabana Boy blush on, and I actually think it's really pretty. I really like this blush. Alright, next for highlight, we are going to use this Ofra highlighter that I got in my BoxyCharm box. Oh my gosh, this highlighter is just to die for. I'm just not sure which color I want to focus on. Maybe we're gonna swirl it. We're just gonna wipe it through the whole thing. And I guess we're gonna pick up every color and see what it looks like. Girl, that is some glow right there. I'm loving it. I think I'm glowing. I think you could make it a lot more dramatic if you want it more dramatic. I'm good with this. I don't need it to be any more dramatic than this, so we're gonna stop here. For eyes, I am going to try out this IBY miniature eye palette that I received also in my BoxyCharm box. Okay, so off camera, I went ahead and finished the rest of my face. I filled in my eyebrows using my It's Cosmetic eyebrow pencil, and I pressed down a little hard, and so they're a little dark today. But, you know, it is what it is. And for my lipstick, I used this lipstick here that I got from Shop Miss A, and it is a matte lipstick that I really like. I'm going to pull you in so you can see the IBY eyeshadow that I used for this look. Alright, so next I will update you guys on how this foundation lasts throughout the day, and that'll be... It's been about 8 hours. It is now time to look at this makeup up close and see what we think. So overall, I think the foundation lasted really well. It didn't seem to break down. However, the concealer, I'm not sure the concealer's for me. So overall, I give this L'Oreal Blur foundation a thumbs up. It's definitely a Glamslam. For $13, you get a great value with this. However, the concealer, I'm still debating this one. I might need to try it a few more times to see what my actual thoughts are going to be on this one. I did do another video and put some more eyeshadow on, so maybe the darkness and messiness is from that, but Anyway, so that was my thoughts on this foundation. Try it out for yourself if you're interested, or don't. And before you leave, please hit that subscribe button below. It would mean so much to me. I am hoping to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the month. That would just be amazing. So anyway, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye y'all.